And welcome to an edition of Fort Lewis College Student Athlete Spotlight. And with me from the Fort Lewis soccer team is Gabriel Legendre. Gabriel, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing great, and great to have you on the show. Of course, the show brought to you by Fort Lewis College, right here on 99X, Durango's hit music station. And Gabe, as we start out, let's talk a little bit about, I know you started your career at Cleveland High School, one of the biggest high schools in the state of New Mexico. Talk about what that was like to play soccer there at Cleveland High School.
Yeah, Cleveland opened up in around 2009. So like the program was pretty new when I got there around 2016, 2017. And when I got there, the team was building. We weren't the greatest, but we were building. And then starting from my freshman year, we started winning tournaments, district, all those type of things. And then my junior year, we won the first time ever for state cup. So yeah, I was there for the first time we won state. And yeah, it was a really good year. And then follow up my senior year was another great year. We went to the semis. Unfortunately, we lost. But yeah, it was an amazing time in high school.
Yeah, and that high school is kind of like a mini college too. I mean, that's what everyone says. I know I've been there on the campus and everything, and it's like a mini college.
Yeah, it's a pretty big school, and newer school in New Mexico, and so yeah, it felt like a college when I first got there. That was a really big high school. So,
I'm sure it did. And
yeah.
what brought you to Fort Lewis College from there?
Yeah, I think it's like the history of Fort Lewis and the men's soccer team is just 3 national championships. It just really drew me into the team and the college and just the beautiful campus in general and how like the professors are very close to the students. So yeah.
And as you look back at, what coaches you had at Cleveland High School, how much have they affected or influenced you and how you play at Fort Lewis College?
Yeah, no, both my coaches in high school, they did amazing things. They've helped me not just grow as a player, but as a person as well. And so I think that they really helped me and they got me ready for college for sure.
Definitely so. And you guys are still, one of the top ranked teams, and you guys are always knocking at the door. What makes this team so successful?
I think it's the culture here at Fort Lewis, and I think just the history behind it. Like going into the locker room, and I see 3 national banners in there. It's like I'm a part of that now, and now I have to live up to that expectation and the beliefs that the past players had, and just continue it. So
Definitely so. Now, yesterday I think you guys played St. Mary's, correct?
yeah.
And you had the game-winning goal in the 80th minute. Talk about what that was like and how you were able to find that opportunity.
Yeah, I got the ball from Tomas Duenas. I had a good touch, and I took their right back one-on-one and cut it inside and finished it. When I hit it, I was more in awe because I didn't know if it was actually gonna go in or not, and then it finally hit the back of the net, and my emotions got to me and wanted to celebrate with the team. It was a really good experience and time. For
Right.
sure.
And to open up on Dirk's Field, as your last season, what did that mean to you to start your season out there at that field?
It means a lot. I've been here for a while. This is going to be my 5th season here at Fort Lewis. So it really means a lot to me to play, especially this year, to play at Fort Lewis, because this is my last year, and I want to take every game, and especially every home game. I'm taking that all to heart because it's going to be my last time. So
Right.
trying to put everything out of it.
Exactly. And I know last year, you had a consistent record of scoring goals, including 5 game-winning goals, last season. What drives you to deliver these high-pressure situations?
I think it's just like more for doing it for the team and for my teammates. Like not necessarily doing it for me, but like for all of us, for the team, just trying to get that goal and so we can win together as a team and push each other for sure.
What is the team goals going into this year?
Try and win the RMAC regular season again. Win the tournament because we fell short last year, and get as far as we can in nationals, which I think we definitely can with this team. It's the same team as last year, but we have some new additions, which are good additions to the team, and I think we can do even better than we did last year.
And you mentioned that, you start out the season, you're 2-0-1, and, talking about the same team as last year. So that would mean that you guys still have a pretty good team chemistry going into this season.
Yeah, exactly. And majority of the starters and players are back. And so it's like not like a new start. It's like building from last year. And then the players who were added are just tunneling their way into the team, and they're getting used to the culture and the players, and they're fitting right in.
Yeah, and you mentioned that the younger players, how big of an influence and what type of mentor are you to them?
Yeah, no, they've had a huge influence. I think this year stands out from the past years for the new players. They come in, they make a difference in the game and in trainings. Trainings are very competitive. They're very good players, and I think when they go in, like the level doesn't change. The energy is still high. They put in a good work, and they can make a difference in the game as well. And for me, it's more like leading them as players, but as well as people, and trying to just show them like the culture of Fort Lewis and just to continue that culture and stuff like that.
Right. And one of the things that kind of showcases your talent, and I think is pretty phenomenal, is that you're currently ranked 10th on the all-time career goal list at Fort Lewis College. Looking back on your career, what do you think has been the key to your success on the field?
I think just consistency and just being confident in myself. I've had times where I wasn't confident in myself, and I can tell and see my game has dropped. But when I gain confidence and stuff, I definitely push past that, and just being consistent on and off the field. Even in school, I feel like if I'm not consistent out of soccer, I'm not consistent in soccer. So I have to be consistent in all areas of my life.
Right. And that might kind of answered a little bit of one of my last questions was, how do you juggle, your scholastics with athletics?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely difficult, especially now that it's like my 5th year and I've been doing it for a while. Definitely getting like senioritis, and so it's definitely getting difficult. But like I'm still pushing through. It's more of like this is my last semester. I gotta get it done. I'm gonna graduate, and just continuing that, and then after that, just continuing that consistency after college as well.
Right. And what are your plans after college?
I'm gonna keep trying to pursue soccer, try to go pro. And then if I don't, or after, try and get into forensic science.
Wow, that's pretty amazing, and that's pretty good that, you have that dream of getting into professional soccer, but you still have something to fall back on.
Of course, yeah.
Well, definitely. Gabe, thank you for joining us today for the Fort Lewis Student Athlete Spotlight, and good luck this season. And hopefully we'll get to talk to you again, maybe sometime soon.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much.
Gabriel Legendre, the soccer forward at Fort Lewis College, and on our Fort Lewis College Student Athlete Spotlight, brought to you by Fort Lewis College, and right here on 99X, Durango's hit music station. See you next week.